Hello, Superwomen, and welcome to the Pleasure Principles podcast. Today, I have a very special guest who helped me out of an extremely hard time from a distance. She didn't even know it. We're going to talk about that today. Chellie Carlson, transformational wardrobe stylist. Welcome, Chellie.
It's an honor to be here. So excited to drop in.
Thank you so much. So, okay, well, I have to thank you for a lot of things, but since we chatted offline, I'm going to catch everyone listening up. So, I was at a point in my life leaving an abusive relationship where I had no self-worth, no idea what to wear, because before I had confidence, sense of style, great body image, maybe like a little hard on myself, a little like just leaning to orthorexia tendencies, but good. I always knew how to dress, what to wear, what looked good on me. It was just, a part of me. And I enjoyed getting dressed and going to work every day. Then throw in pandemic, pregnancy, abuse, and I left having zero idea what to wear. Zero. It was a really dark place, let's say that. And not knowing what clothes I liked, what food I liked. Anyone has been there that has been controlled in a relationship knows what I'm talking about. And in searching, and I'm not sure how we cross paths, but we have to love the algorithm for this. I found your work. And it was this light for me, this is a next step, because I had so many of the items that you talk about already. I just had no idea to put them together. That blazer, I think I have that blazer.
Zara.
Okay.
Zara.
I thought it was the A9 big one.
That's what I love.
Yeah. Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same idea.
So
just didn't
that's
know.
That's how I found you.
Yeah.
And through the Style Society, it was like, oh, I can piece things together. And oh,
I can do this.
Skinny jeans I can't wear anymore. And so that's how I found you.
Means to me, and how so many other women I know are struggling with. They're in the same place you were, and they feel like there's no way out. And all you need to do is take small steps and invest in yourself, just like you did. I'm so honored to be.
Yeah, well, thank you. Because and it was one of those things that a lot of the stuff I had in my closet already, I just wasn't sure.
It's shifting. I call it really just shifting that lens, because you saw your wardrobe one way and your lens was very narrow. You were thinking, I need to buy more, probably. I don't have what I need. You were thinking outside of you. When you come into my world, I show you have what you need in that closet. Let's put it together. And you don't need anything outside of you. It's there. And just have fun with what you have and own it.
And it's probably why I resonate a lot with your work, because that philosophy, like that turning inward and having the answers inside of you, is a lot of what I am helping clients with. So those listening, generally, high achieving women, successful at their career, generally have the money to invest in wardrobe, and yet they don't feel good. Like they don't feel
like themselves,
sexy, confident, authentic in what they're wearing. So
alignment. Yep.
Do you have any advice?
Oh yeah. So, I get on calls daily or weekly with potential new clients. And what they're saying to me is, Chellie, I feel I'm a woman. I should have style. Like, I'm born a woman. We think that this is our gift because we're female. We should be able to shop, style ourselves, and get dressed. Just like boys are meant to play with trucks, go out and bring home the bacon for their family. Women are meant to be stylish, right? And I'm here to let you know that you should not have shame around that. It is probably not your zone of genius. It is rare and it's mine. It's from my human design gene keys. Like, this is my gift to the world, but it's okay to know that it's not yours. And it's okay to know that the only way you're going to make a change is by investing time and energy in doing so. And that's the reason I've created the Style Society. It's a place where you can come no matter where you're at on your style journey, you can come and start. And it's a journey. This isn't going to, your great style is not going to fall from the ceiling. You have to take action. And as you've learned through this, it's slowly building that muscle, that style muscle, so that you are becoming more confident with your choices. You're becoming more aligned with what's authentic to you. And that's when the magnetism happens. When you wear things that are in alignment, people treat you differently. You show up, your aura changes, right? And it's not about how much money you spend or what designers you're wearing. That's all a lie. None of that matters.
That was, yeah. Well, so
Yeah.
a couple things like
Yeah.
that is a lot about sex and intimacy that we think we're just supposed to be good at it. And
Yeah.
there's some shame around
Absolutely.
it if we
Yeah.
are not.
Hard.
And really what we're taught and what we're taught good sex is and connection and fulfillment and what it actually is are two very
Totally
different
different
things.
things.
And it's a lot like that
Similarly,
with
yes.
style. And I used to love in the past, and I found that love again, mixing pieces. And, I love some designer things. And I also love some
Great.
finds from a thrift store or, you know, like
Yeah.
combining things that were authentically me. And with the Style Society, I reconnected to that part of myself, which thank goodness. And I even had some hangups or beliefs around I used to love graphic tees and jeans for my sort of like week
Be casual.
weekend
Yep.
casual look, but I was never really thinking like, "Oh, that's something that I totally could wear to the office
Yep.
and put together in a way that I still feel very professional," which I'm doing now and I really love.
It's so fun. And I think back to like post COVID, as women, we've all, we've done so much work on shifting our consciousness, building our dream lives, right? We've done so much work. And our wardrobe, it hasn't been aligning with who we've become. I meet women every week that just the wardrobe, they walk in their closet and they're like, this doesn't reflect who I am today. And they don't know where to begin. It's overwhelming, right? You may have felt that. Like, you're like, how do I even begin to unf this? Where do I
Yeah,
start?
because in the past, I knew what was in my closet. I would throw things out annually or seasonally that didn't feel
Feel in alignment.
vibrationally
Yep.
aligned, didn't fit. Like I had this whole process and I was sort of up on it. Mind you, it was still rigid of like, these are office clothes and
Yes. Yes.
these are doctor clothes. This is this. Like even this is lingerie, but now I'll even mix that in under a
Love
blazer or
it.
something, right?
Yes.
So, because it does feel authentically me.
No,
Um,
absolutely. But women then, what they're doing now is they're frozen and they're overwhelmed. So what do? They keep wearing the Lululemons. They get dressed in the morning with their workout clothes, they don't take them off. Or they throw on a comfy, cozy jogger set, and that's their look for the day. And they're hiding their bodies. They're not feeling self-expressed and they're not showing up confidently. They're just like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to wear this comfy cozy because I want to look like every other woman. No one's going to judge me. I'm going to look like every other woman in Ontario. I'm not going to stand out. No one will judge me.
do you find that there is a lot of that fear of being seen?
Oh, huge. All majority of my clients are entrepreneurs and they're building big brands and the visibility it's comes with the territory. If you want a big brand and you want to serve large audiences, you're going to have to be more visible. And I can relate to this because I'm also in that phase where like I'm becoming more visible. And every day I have to show up for myself and for the women I'm serving, showing them that if I can get dressed every day to improve my mood and my productivity, you can do it too. And it doesn't take, this isn't rocket science. It doesn't take going out and spending $10,000 on a wardrobe. It takes just putting on an outfit, whether it's a sweater and nice jeans and a shoe for that day, getting out of the joggers. And then you're starting to build that style muscle. You're like, I like that outfit. I'm going to then, tomorrow, I'm going to get dressed again in something different. And then you're building on it. But so many women, you're not going to become more visible if your wardrobe doesn't align with who you've become. It's holding you back. It's low frequency. It doesn't represent you. And when you don't have that coherence, I mean, your audience and people feel that you're not in alignment,
I
and
completely agree.
you're not going to attract what you want.
One of the things that I love about your work is that you promote outfit repeating.
Obsessed. And this is because I feel I'm here to disrupt the industry. I'm outside of the matrix. I see we are told as women to keep us small and to keep the industry going. You need to buy this thing. If you don't have it, you're not good enough. And so we're constantly, women, we're just shopping, shopping. I had some clients who shop daily before hiring me, literally daily, obsessed with trying this, trying that, trying that. And when you stop that noise and get off that hamster wheel, the fewer pieces you have, the better style you're going to have. That's what I guarantee. And you need to stop shopping. You need to go inward. You need to edit your wardrobe, do some tailoring, and wear what you own before you start then making better choices with intention, knowing that those are in alignment and you're going to bring them in and you're going to wear them over and over again. And the most stylish women in the world are outfit repeaters. But most women are feeling, I can't be photographed twice in this, or I can't be, it's all a lie. And we have to stop buying into it. I mean,
Yeah, I love
the same jacket 4 days in a week, or I wore the same boots 5 days last week with no shame. It was a new boot. I loved it. I styled it 5 different ways. I wear the same necklace. I mean, I could put a new piece of jewelry on every day if I wanted. I don't. I love this. It feels like me. It's easy, lightweight, and has good energy. So I'm going to wear it. So you just need to slow down, stop feeling like it's outside of you and look inward.
And it's the scariest work to do because
So
when I
scary.
am teaching about
No,
that in context of sex and pleasure and intimacy,
very
it's, we're trying to please other people or it's all outward, right? We think we need a new lingerie.
and they want to dress. Women are getting dressed for other people. Clients will say to me, Chellie, well, I'm going to this. So and so is going to be there, this and that. I'm like, I don't care who's going to be there. You're going to get dressed for you. And then you could wear this outfit anywhere you go, and people are going to just be magnetized to you because this is authentically representing you. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Do you?
Because because it feels good and
Feels
that
good. And then
energy is
that
going to
energy
resonate.
Yes. And you're going to walk in the room and people are going to be like, who is she? You are uniquely you. Stop trying to look like everyone else. It's exhausting. You're never going to get anywhere.
It is so exhausting. And I
So
do
exhausting.
feel like it is these patriarchal
Mhm.
rules and constructs,
That we've been
capitalism, that we have
programmed.
digested and made a part of and I still fight against it, which is why I like following your Instagram because I'm like,
Yes.
yes, outfit repeating. I can do
Outfit
this.
and the sizes, like so many of it. I mean, I was brainwashed my whole life. I spent all of my skinny years feeling fat. I mean, I wanted to always be a smaller size. And now I'm here to set women free. And the size doesn't matter. The fit matters. I just did a video today. I put on a pair of jeans. They felt snug in the waist. I'm going to remove them from my closet. They don't deserve to be in my closet. I'm archiving them. Maybe I'll fit into them. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll sell them. But I made a bad choice and bought something that's too small. So now I'm wearing comfortable pants, but so many women are like, I'm a size 26. I'm only buying size 26. Whereas the 20, and now the style is looser. The tight sausage is out. Ladies, enjoy this. Get comfortable. Bigger is
I
better.
like that.
Like the style is looser, more just it's safer. Everyone's talking. I'm sure you talk about the nervous system with your clients, right?
Yeah,
You
and
feel
that reads as uncomfortable. It was
it
uncomfortable because it's
signals
unfamiliar.
unfamiliar. And so your body, if you don't feel, I'm going to do more content around this. This is one of the biggest nervous system hacks. Wear clothes that make you feel comfortable and confident. It's going to tell your body, I'm safe. Now I can go work. Now I can show up in a room and not feel insecure. It's literally messaging to your body, like, you're safe. And
Yeah,
so,
that's one of my pleasure practices that I recommend for clients is going through wardrobe and determining like what
yes,
fabrics like just don't feel
feel
good or what items when
like
put them
vibrational
on, they're like
in.
constricting, or you
Yes,
probably have that dress from your previous relationship that every time you see it in there, you're subconsciously
that,
like have that ugh, like that ick
yeah.
from that.
Or
And
the majority of women are holding on to bottoms that half of them don't fit them anymore. They're literally, no wonder you can't get dressed. This is the number one thing I find in closets. Your bottoms aren't fitting you. You can't put an outfit together without a bottom. And so many women, whether your size has changed or the styles have changed, you have got to have bottoms. And you, ladies, you don't need 25 bottoms. You need like 4 that fit you right now to build your capsule wardrobe with. Okay. You don't need the quantity, right? It's
yeah,
less is
that
more.
was a big takeaway for me. And I because of the Style Society, I've done a barrel jean now, so I feel good about it.
Yay! I love
It
that. How do they feel?
they feel great.
Right, right.
They
Like
feel amazing.
comfortable, balanced style. Like you feel good. And any size can like petite. I have 5-foot clients wearing them and I have plus size clients wearing them. Anyone can wear them.
And it was a little bit of a, you know, triggering thing
And
at
I
first.
right, because it made you feel like you were bigger than you are. Is that where
Yeah, that's
yeah.
well, in my last whatever era or most of my adulthood, I'm a millennial, it was skinny jeans. Like, that's
Yep.
mostly what I remember is skinny jeans.
Yeah,
So,
and the tighter they are, the skinnier you're gonna look or appear.
yeah,
That's
but
the
I think it's actually not true.
food.
So, and it was one of those ones that initially, even when I put them on, I was like, I am not keeping these. But I put it on my story, and the overwhelming positive
People
comments,
were
yes, and lots of men too, which I was very shocked about, super shocked about. Lot Lots of men actually not even took the time to vote, but DM and say
wow.
these look great. So,
See?
and not that it's a for men, right?
No,
Because at this point, I could
no.
care less about
Trust
that part.
I'm with you on
It's
that.
yeah, it's internal for me. And then if how I'm feeling is attractive to a man, then that's amazing.
That's what
But yeah, I was like, so then I really needed to stop too and think like, okay, am I doing this for external validation, whatever? So it took me a little, like a few
and
days, but now I'm
and
in
see, it's
love.
you're building that style muscle, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You have got to take these risks of, in the style society, it's like upgrading what you already own, and it's probably a lot of women have older dated things, and they just don't know what to buy. So it's slowly giving yourself these upgrades that investing in as your higher level self of like, what is she going to be wearing 3 to 5 years out? Like, that's what I do for my one-on-one clients. Like, I'm channeling and bringing in things that represent who they're becoming. So my challenges for women is to try and invest outside of your current comfort zone. You know, just because it's on sale doesn't mean you need to buy it. I want you to buy things that you're attracted to and obsessed with that you're going to wear over and over again. And it takes time to get confident to invest, but this is why the Style Society and these journeys together, you're going to start getting more and more confidence in buying what's in alignment for you.
I completely agree, and that was my journey sort of like full circle or back when I felt so lost and so overwhelmed.
Mhm.
And looking back, I was an outfit repeater. Like I had my favorite pieces and I knew what I loved and then I completely forgot that and I got in this mindset of, "Oh, okay, well, I have money now, so I need designer things
Right.
or,
That's another, it's
what does
sometimes
other people
harder.
think?"
Yep. When you have, most of my clients have unlimited budgets. It's even harder when you could go into any place and buy anything you want. It's overwhelming because you're like, well, what is right for me? Right. It's scary. And so it's really just slowly building what feels right for you. And then a signature look, you're going to ultimately, my clients, you save money. The goal is to have a signature look so you're wearing the same things over and over again and you don't need to spend hours shopping, returning, wasting your precious energy on trying to, you know, stuff. Like we're stuffing ourselves. Our insecurities are the holes that we have in us. We're buying things to fill the holes and it never fills you up.
Yeah, trying to numb
Trying to numb,
through trying to get that
buy more,
external
and then having,
validation.
women believe that, I need this giant closet of clothes to feel abundant. And again, I feel the opposite. You need one rack of clothes for that season that is beautiful, aligned with who you're becoming. That's all you need. This idea of I have to have 80 pairs of shoes and all the best bags and all this junk, like it's a lie.
Yeah, like the closet from Selling Sunset or
Yes,
whatever, like,
that is not going to make you happy. Trust me. It is all of my clients that have that, we've cut it down. You don't need that.
well, there's too much overwhelm in
Yes,
it.
exactly. And that, getting dressed should take 5 minutes and it should be the easiest, quickest decision. Some women are spending an hour a day struggling to
Yeah,
get it.
and when you have too many things and too many
Yeah,
things that don't fit right
analysis
or feel
paralysis.
right, it's
Yep. So then
massive overwhelming.
you like freak out and you put on the Lululemons because you're overwhelmed.
When you're because I hear this, like, capsule wardrobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you
Great.
define capsule wardrobe? Because I still don't know if I'm clear
No,
on
and
this.
it's this trendy phrase. So what it ultimately means is a small amount of clothes that actually these pieces work together with one another. So you can style them. It's like, say we have a top, you can style it 5 to 7 ways with the bottoms that you have. So it's a cohesive small amount of clothes that you can mix and match to create your wardrobe. And typically it's seasonally based. So say fall, winter, spring, summer. I create one for my clients for fall, winter, and one for spring and summer. And then the most important thing, ladies, you do not need this for you right now. We do not need any of our spring, summer front and center in the wardrobe, in the closet. Get those pieces out, that linen, that white that we're wearing in the spring and summer, remove it. I don't care if you have the largest closet, a whole room, put it in a separate area away from your main portion. Or if you don't have a big closet, remove it and put it in another space, put it in a bin, get it out. Because when you're getting ready, you do not need to be shopping through the non current season. It's
It's
more clutter.
Yeah, so because I've got a big closet and everything's there, and now that you're saying it, I'm like, I truly am,
Oh,
like, I'm looking at summer stuff and
summer,
I'm
okay, so
registering summer stuff
here's
right now, and we are in
you're gonna
Canada.
go in to whenever you're free, you're gonna do this. It's gonna change the game for you. You're gonna remove all of those pieces, put them first, edit through. If it doesn't feel like you anymore, let it go. And then put it in that section so that when the springtime comes, like in April or May, it's time to bring it out and you're gonna edit it again, decide what gets to stay. And then you're gonna look at it and say, oh, here's the holes I need to fill this season. And you're going to have more clarity. And then you're going to remove the heavy fall winter, like your leathers, your suedes, anything heavy, put that in a separate area again. And all you need is that current season. And it's a game changer for
Yeah, that's a brilliant tip because thinking about my daily process, and I'm another one, this is probably my neurodivergent brain, but if I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
no,
So I
no
had
drawers. Your jeans need to be hanging, like your top 5 or 6 pairs all should be hanging so that they are ready to go. And
that I've learned,
okay,
but I
good.
did
I'm glad you got
my
that one.
winter sweaters, like, I have some really lovely winter sweaters that I did
Pull up.
put from, like, a visible place into a drawer for the spring, summer, but then I forgot they were
Got to
there.
get 'em out. Yeah.
So I forgot
Forget
to
'cause if you can't see it, you're not gonna wear it.
exactly.
Get it out.
Yeah, totally forgot.
So that's your project. Swap your closet.
That I need to do it. I didn't realize because logically, you're thinking, "Oh, this is, like, summer stuff," but, like, you're
But
looking at it,
it's
and it
literally
is
taking time for you to scroll through that when all you should be moving through is what you can wear right now and making sure everything is tailored, fits you well, and is ready to go right now. Anything else, any of ski season, resort, that needs to be archived. Get it out. Occasion dresses, those should be in a separate space. I want this closet so lean, so mean that you walk in it and I ask a client, where's that black camisole? They know exactly where it is and they know how, like, you know what you have because you don't have that much anymore, but you're able to, you have better style because
I
it's
love
much
this.
easier to get dressed. Do you see
Yeah.
all
Yeah, that
up here?
that is an action step that I'm
Yes.
going to be taking. And really, if I had a closet that was a quarter of the size, then I would be forced to. Like some of my clients that are in cities, they don't have
The
as
yeah,
big of a walk-in
yeah,
or a space, right? So they do have to do that seasonal
swapping. Yep.
swap. But,
Yeah, so no matter your size, we've got to swap it.
yeah, I like that very much. Okay, and this is a question. It's a personal question, but I'm tall, right? Tall, lean,
And
very long waist. Even to the point sometimes like bodysuits and that I can kind of struggle like cuz fit and length. Like I'm
yes,
too tall and they like give me a wedgie,
yes,
or if I
I
size up
feel
then
you.
they're loose kind of thing. Any tips for somebody with my body type?
Right. Well, I mean, first of all, you're so lucky to have that beautiful body, and
Thank you.
I think you need to keep so I have one philosophy on body types. I don't care if you're a pear, an apple, a stick, whatever your body type, visually the most attractive silhouette is an hourglass. We're all searching for the hourglass. And with your frame, we're always going to bring you in at the waist, even if you have that long torso, and it's going to balance you. And
But even if my waist is at, like, a different part than
yes,
somebody else.
oh, we're bringing you in at that waist. It does
Okay.
not matter if you have I have women that barely even have a waist. We're gonna find it. It's
Like,
still
that
the smallest
narrowest
part.
part,
We
that's
all
the
have it, and some women are a little more straighter than others. Like, I'm pretty straight. I don't have a nice deep curve, but by just looking at the proportions, we've got to bring you in at the smallest part of your waist, and it's going to then the rule of thirds, it's going to make you look longer and leaner. You're going to feel lighter. And trust me, it's an optical illusion that every woman wants. And we all just need to bring it in at the waist. And you can bring sweaters. If you're wearing a sweater, so many women make the mistake of having it long all the way down to their hips. You're drawing wherever the bottom of the seam is for the garment, blouse, or sweater. It draws the eye right there. Where is that hitting you? On the widest part of your body, your hips. So you're automatically looking wider and shorter. But by front tucking that little sweater or cropping it a little shorter and tucking the front, you're automatically lifting up the top third, and then your bottom portion looks longer. So and that's what in the Style Society, I'm constantly teaching
I have
this.
taken a scissor to some, like,
Oh, okay. Doesn't it
expensive
feel, but
pieces and cropped them
and doesn't
myself
it
since
feel,
the
how
Style
does it
Society.
feel?
It feels
So much
amazing.
better, right? We don't
Yeah.
need, especially my petite women, you don't need to tuck in 3 feet of blouse. Go to your tailor, $15, they'll hem it for you. And then you just tuck in a couple of inches, bam. And then for you, I would just keep bringing you in at the waist, no matter what you're wearing. In bodysuits, what I do, because I'm also long torsoed and things violate me, like jeans, it's hard to find jeans so I size up and bring in the waist on them, and I feel much better in
That's a good tip for me
bottoms.
too.
Yes, size up, go for looser to get that more generous crotch area. And then with the bodysuits, you don't really need to necessarily clip them often. You could just tuck the front
Yeah, it's a tuck
or
a lot
or
of the time.
just stretch out and break some of those fibers and stretch
Ooh, I
this
haven't tried
is a good
that.
one. So just you'll start hearing it rip. Just let it rip and it's gonna be stretching the crotch and it might, you know,
Give
make
you that extra little
fine.
bit.
Gonna give
I
you.
like it.
And then you could go, if you have a really beautiful piece that you want to hook, you could go to the dry cleaner and they can add an extender. So I have had clients that extend their bodysuits for the smoothness because I think the bodysuit is so flattering, no matter if you're a 0 or 24. Bodysuits
I
are
love a
great.
bodysuit.
Yeah. So that's my tip is just keep going for the hourglass. Every time you're getting dressed, how can I look like an hourglass? Front tuck, full tuck.
Okay. Thank you. These are such useful tips
And
that
people are overwhelmed. They're like, well, you're online and you're looking at all these things of like, oh, well, I'm an apple. I should dress like this to balance my body. No, I mean, even I have size 22s. We're bringing her in at the waist. And yes, she's got a little pooch. I don't care. I'm helping her own that. And she's looking and feeling confident because she looks, I mean, what are we
yeah,
gonna do?
she looks
Hide it?
great.
I could put her in a trash bag or a giant blouse. That's what she did before to hide, and my whole wish is for women to stop hiding. And you're going to start when you love your body and you start wearing. I mean, my whole life I've struggled with this, like showing. I used to hide my stomach my whole life. And now I'm like, I've worked really hard to balance it. It's not perfect, but I don't care anymore. None of us women we're perfect. So just wear what feels good for you, but I don't bring it in at the waist. Even if you're plus size, you don't need to hide in large fabric. It's bringing you down and lowering your vibration, and you're looking shorter and more compact. You're going to feel lighter and more confident when you are cinched in.
And I
That I
think,
guarantee.
in seeing the full finished product for me anyway. So when I tried the barrel jean and like I wasn't quite sold on it, one of my besties, who's probably my style inspiration, I said there's a couple people that I would listen to on it, and it's her and it's you
Oh,
for for my advice. But she's just like, she's like, put a booty on, and what I can't remember
yes.
what else she said. She's like,
I
belt
think
it and put a booty on, and she's like, you're gonna love it. Cause she knew me and she like it was
knows
half
how.
baked.
So I will share one more hack. So when you have those barrel pants on, and women, whatever you're trying on, you have something new, you're looking in the mirror. I want you to put a full look together like you did. And we visually, it's science backed. You're looking in the mirror, Jordan, you have actual dysmorphia in the mirror. We all have it. Now, my advice is to snap a selfie, then look at yourself in the photo. It's literally your vision, you see it differently. You see it in the phone as what's more real, right? Looking in the mirror, it's highly more dysmorphic, but the phone really gives you like, this is what it looks like. I constantly, when my clients are looking in the mirror, I have to take a photo because they look and they're like, hmm. And then they look at the photo and they're like, oh, I look amazing. So I hope that's, and then you also can save your photos. So if you love your look, take a photo, create your own album. And then when you're getting dressed in the morning, you're stressed out, you don't know what to wear. Literally, you have an album of fall, winter looks. Just recreate one in 1 minute. And that's why the Style Society, we have formulas. Like these are easy things. You just take a photo of one of the lookbooks and you go in your closet, you recreate it. You don't need to shop. It's just we get overwhelmed because we have too much stuff, right? So I hope that helps with like the body dysmorphia, right?
It's
And
so helpful, and that's one of those things
ugh,
is I've thought so many times, I'm like, "I need an album," and that might just be my kick to do
need
because
this
you forget.
forget of like, oh, because then it gets shoved in your favorite pieces. You got to bring them out. You need to style them, and this is the work, even in South Side, I say, pull out, maybe try and do it weekly, a rolling rack and pull out, like, I want to wear these 5 pieces this week. I haven't worn them in months. Like, how can I style them? And then start to spend a half hour putting together your looks. It's going to save you hours of stress in the morning. And then
And
you
what a
have
great way to start the day, right? Where it was easy, you feel good.
and you're confident, you feel safe, and you're ready to go show the world like this is who I am. And watch how, I mean, this is my, there's one takeaway I could give people. It's get dressed every morning. Like this morning, I did a video. I didn't feel like getting dressed. I had my trainer, I came home, I had a call with my CFO. I was comfortable and cold and cozy. It was like, I didn't want to shower, to be honest. And then I reminded myself, like, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to put my very little makeup on. I'm going to put an outfit on that makes me feel great. And I took a video and I was like, I feel amazing now. Like, ladies, get out of the sweats and then watch how that habit, your habit stacking, every day it's going to build and you're going to just, it's going to get easier and easier. And it literally affects the way you work and your basically, your energy levels are affected by it too.
And how other people interact with you too. It makes a massive difference. And I'm work from home and I have been for well, 3 years totally, but anyways, pretty much since the pandemic. And, I'm guilty of that, like not getting dressed or staying in the
And it's
track pants
okay
or the
sometimes, but I get it. Like sometimes you have those days where like you start your period or you're really not feeling it. Give yourself that grace, but then the next day, like get it together where you give yourself that 5 to 10 minutes of putting that outfit on and you feel more like you, right? And then you're like, "Oh, now," and then just keep that momentum going. I hope I just, and my goal is just to inspire women to like do better, right? You have a choice every day. You're going to get dressed in something, choose better. Like you deserve, it's all based on our self worth. Like, what are you putting on today? I'm putting on something that represents the woman I'm becoming and I'm attracting at all the things I want 10 times faster because I'm being her now. And it's a manifestation tool.
yeah, and
It's really,
definitely it relates to how I'm working, how others relate to me, and it's a total game changer when I'm dressing to feel the way that I wanna feel. And my daughter, I went to pick her up the other day, and she's 5, and 'cause they have no filter, but, "Mama, you look nice. Where'd you go?" Like, so I'm like, "Oh, she's,
she,
like, getting that
no,
she knows when I'm home or so
she's
she could
watching you.
totally pick up the vibe."
And you're teaching her ultimately how she should be getting dressed. And it's all based on self-worth. When I work with one-on-one clients, first thing in their closet, I'm understanding like, what was your relationship with your mother? How did she get dressed? What did she teach you? Some women say, "Oh, I was taught I could only buy things on sale." So that story, they're literally running that same story from childhood their whole lives, or it's all based on our childhood experiences. And my job is to help like remove all those limiting beliefs around, and that this could be a whole nother podcast around women who have these body dysmorphia beliefs running the show. So many women come to me and they're like, Chellie, I can't wear shorts. My legs aren't good enough. I just won't wear shorts. And I look at them and I say, okay, noted. The fourth look they put on are beautiful shorts with a balanced top. They look in the mirror and they're like, I look amazing in shorts, Chellie. I'm like, yes, you do. And you should be wearing shorts. You live in Arizona. Like, what have you been doing? And it's just, they've been taught by society also. And I think arms are the other biggest thing, legs and arms. I also felt for most of my life like my arms were strong and big. And I had this image of like a skinny arm. Like, if my arms aren't skinny, we've been taught you need to hide them. And that is such a lie. I don't care what size they are, we're showing your arms and we're putting you in things that make you look balanced. So you want no one, and guess what, ladies, no one's really looking at your arms. No one cares about your arms. If they see you in a beautiful outfit that feels like you, no one's looking at your arms. They feel your energy and your confidence and your power. And so it's really, it's something I'm deeply passionate about because I, again, struggled my whole life with this. And I see women every day who are hiding their bodies and I
Mhm.
want to set them free.
And it's the same in my world, our limiting beliefs around health and our limiting beliefs around sex and pleasure that
Yeah,
they're dictating our end result. So I love that. And I love that it's not just, it's not about selling clothes for you. It truly is this transformational, holistic approach, and you want women to feel good. And I absolutely love that. And
no
it
matter
has
your
helped
age
me.
or your size, ladies, it's never too late. I just did a 68-year-old transformation this year. She looked, and not that matters, she looked 25 years younger because her clothes reflected her. She has so much vitality and beauty, and she was hiding her body in her clothes. And it's like, you can do this for yourself and invest in yourself at any age or size. You don't need to wait. This is another big thing I constantly want to talk about is so many women are like, oh, I'm going to wait until I lose that 5 to 10 pounds. This was me my whole life. I thought, oh, I'm going to get a boyfriend when I get skinnier. And I was already skinny. Like, it's literally delusional. And it's like, your body is perfect as it is. You need to just start dressing it right now. And then typically that weight starts coming off because you feel like you're stepping into your power. And then it's all about investing in yourself, ladies. Like, that's what changed my life. And here I'm here to give women a place where they can come and feel safe and confident to make better decisions for themselves.
Thank you so much for your work.
Oh,
And I need to make it on some of those
please. I
calls.
hope you can make the calls are the best part of it. I hope you can make them. The next one. I think it's on the 20th. Yeah. I hope you can make it.
Okay. Yeah. I can get some childcare.
Please.
And if anyone wants to find you, where can we send them?
I usually hang out on the gram and it's at Chellie Carlson and it's Chellie with a C.
We will
Hellie.
we will put it in the show
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah,
So
and I just have 2 ways. I have one-on-one work, and then I only have the membership. So those are the 2 ways that I work with women, and yeah, DM me. I'm always like, I love connecting with new women and, serving in any way that I can.
well, thank you, Chellie. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for your work.